my side t-shirts and posters. Drop 500 racks to drop the top on that new roaster. Balenciaga the trip. First class Dubai, take a trip. Spend a little bit, stack all the chips. Stack it all. I walk in my jail and go crazy. Can't get money with me, you too lazy.
Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're rocking with Young Dolph, go ahead and like this video. Comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, man. So, Moneybagg Yo, they found the fingerprints inside his Bentley truck that was pulled up in front of the Dolph scene where they had set them up. A lot of people said that they had seen that Bentley truck down the street, like waiting on something. It seemed as if they actually had communication with the people inside the shop and the other cars that was waiting around, because everybody that was setting up Young Dolph had to be talking to each other to know exactly when to time everything right, because the timing was so impeccable in this situation that they had to have known what was going on. And this is the reason why they thought that they was lapping the block and hiding. When that Bentley with the dark tint pulled up, they're saying that somebody had to be driving, and Moneybagg Yo already is known as like literally driving that car around Memphis. Like, he actually gave that car when he got it from CMG to his baby mama, and his baby mama was riding around with it. A lot of people seen her in it because she keeps parking it in the driveway. So she parked it in the driveway so many times until when they seen that Bentley truck was the same one from the Young Dolph scene. A lot of people think that has something to do with why Moneybagg Yo baby mama could have got hit up. Now, everybody else knows for the fact that you're not going to be driving in that alone. Anytime yogotti moves around, Big Jook is driving him. Govan is driving him. And Govan, he looked very suspicious. Like, he looked guilty when he was in that courtroom and he turned around. He was hiding from the citizens who was there, like filming him. He was hiding because he knew that he was just about to go in there and take that plea deal. They caught Govan actually telling to get released out. That's why he went in shackles and he got released out with paperwork and free to go, right? And so now they're looking at this whole entire thing like Moneybagg Yo might be getting kicked off CMG just due to the fact that he's too closely related to the Bentley truck. Not only that, but even Straight Drop's brother, they know about Big Homie G hanging out with Moneybagg Yo. Like, Moneybagg Yo actually signed a dude who was on the same diss track, dissing Dolph with Straight Drop, the dude who's actually locked up right now for actually being the one to blow the Draco. And so this is a big bombshell in this whole entire thing, because as the trial is awaiting, everybody's awaiting the trial, March 11, 2024. It's still a good solid, almost a year, a little less than a year till that thing starts. But in that amount of time, a lot of people could be on the run. A lot of people could flee. Like, they thinking Blacyoungsta already fled the country. They recently just saw him trying to like mess with that DJ, because the DJ was actually a Dolph supporter. And so he was sending a message to Blacyoungsta, letting him know, I know you hired me, you paid me, but he's still being loyal to Dolph, and just showing that that DJ knows somebody from PRE. They know they rocking with Dolph at the end of the day. And so they were letting it be known and actually letting Blacyoungsta know what it is. And so Blacyoungsta tried to get them kicked off the whole stage and everything like that. And then that's when the DJs people, you never know, the DJ could have hitters, the promoter people, they could have hitters. You don't know who's inside that club. So when Blacyoungsta got pressed after that, they made him apologize to the DJ, because they were gonna snatch Blacyoungsta's chain if he tried to disrespect like that and leave without apologizing or anything like that. Like, they try to make it so the DJ couldn't make no money. Like, what type of thing is that, man? All because he played the Dolph song. Now, you got to understand, where was that keep that same energy when they was courtside on the NBA game and the NBA was playing Young Dolph music with the dancers from Memphis in front of yogotti, Moneybagg Yo, everybody, John Moran's dad and all of them. We all know a lot of people was hating on Young Dolph, so we see why they get jealous every time that they play the song. They get mad because they know that they hypnotized by the hate. This is the reason why Blacyoungsta try to get at the DJ. And now, for the fact that Moneybagg Yo and the whole entire thing surrounded him and the people that he's around, they connected Moneybagg Yo to a lot of people that is in the Dolph case. It's no hiding from it. You signed the dude who was on the diss track. That's point blank period that he's involved with it, man. You can't be doing business with dudes who is dissing Dolph and everything like that. You're not supposed to be dissing folks that got sent up. Guccimane already said that over and over again. And so this just goes to show you that who knows, maybe Moneybagg Yo told the dude to go ahead and diss, or that he was okay with it because of the fact that they got a history between them too. Like Moneybagg Yo switched side from Young Dolph, man. And this is why BEO Kenny, when he came out, he called him. He said, man, this dude, he's not loyal to nobody. He'll switch sides. Even if somebody came, if the feds came and wanted to Rico CMG, they know that Moneybagg Yo will be the first person to tell because he did it before, man. He's been a part of the feds. He's been cooperating. Like, everybody knows at this point that when Finesse 2 Times, Moneybagg Yo, and BEO Kenny was all like, right before they all got signed and before they get locked up and everything like that, Moneybagg Yo was literally in a Fed case. Like, how did he get out of that? How did he get out of all of that time? He had to have told. Exactly. So this is why a lot of people are thinking that you can't trust anybody, including somebody like Moneybagg Yo, because of the fact that even though, yeah, he's a rapper and this and got all these hits, at the end of the day, you could still be somebody that tells and rats out on the whole group of people, man. And then the fact that everybody, the loyalty goes out the window. People want to think about themselves when it comes down to it, because they're going to be like, you know what? Forget CMG. I don't want to do 50 years. I don't want to do 100 years. And so at the end of the day, they should have thought about that before they decided to get involved in a lot of these things that keep happening in the Memphis streets. And so I want to shout out and send my condolences to Young Dolph. I know a lot of y'all Young Dolph fans out there in Memphis, they still rocking, they still waiting to get the justice for Dolph, because it's almost there, man. If y'all really want the justice for Dolph, just be patient. It's almost there. Make sure y'all subscribe and like this video and comment too, because you got to let me know what y'all think. A lot of people right now in Memphis think that this whole thing is going to lead to the Rico, because of the fact that they keep getting a lot of people. It's over 10 to 11 people that have been indicted so far for the Young Dolph case, man. And when this trial really starts to kick off and we see the cookie shop people go up and take the stand, we gonna make sure that they say everything exactly the way it was supposed to be happening. We don't want no extra new stories or changing the story or anything, because we already know that the cookie shop story changed after the feds came back and questioned them. When they did that first interview, we saw everything, but they didn't talk to each other and ask them to hide about what the stuff that they didn't want people to hear. So we heard a lot, and then they quickly tried to cover their tracks by changing the story up and saying, no, it was outside, not inside, and no, the owner wasn't there. He was actually on his way, and he actually walked in right after they stopped blowing down the Draco. And so this is what you got to realize, is that the story's changed multiple times. So what story are they going to say when they take the stand? What is bigmoochiegrape going to say when he takes the stand and they ask him, where did Dolph go after y'all came back from the music video shoot? And why did you change the address of the turkey drive? And who was driving the U-Haul? There's a camera inside the U-Haul, so that should be able to show you everything that was going on. If they took Dolph inside there and literally had him in the U-Haul and brought him to the cookie shop from there, then the camera will show everything, man. They even got to show the camera on the side of the cookie shop when the U-Haul's pulling up, because everybody's seeing and finding out that U-Haul was parked on the side of Makita's before the whole thing started, before the Lincoln pulled up and everything, before the two dudes came out that white car, the U-Haul was already there. So a lot of people are already putting 2 and 2 together that Dolph could have been inside that shop for a minute, hours, overnight. And remember, they said they were staying overnight at the cookie shop to get more orders because they had deliveries coming. That's where they slipped up. The delivery truck is them slipping up and hinting at the U-Haul. Because you got to understand that a lot of people who's trying to hide and cover their tracks, and they do a lot of slips where they say that the information that they said, just from them being nervous and everything like that, they said way too much. They said way too much. They said they was open late. They're never open late. They said they had the deliveries, the delivery trucks were coming, and that they had to make a lot of those orders to put them in the deliveries. Well, it was never confirmed who those orders were from. and whether the delivery van was the regular van or if it was the U-Haul. So they were expecting a big truck to pull up at night. And it just so happened to add up into the whole storyline of how young Dolph could have been in the U-Haul and taken to the cookie shop, man. And this is all allegedly, everything allegedly, entertainment purposes. Now, y'all know for a fact that you got to decide for yourself what you think that really happened with young Dolph, man. Do you think young Dolph was set up? Do you think that everybody was in on it? Let me know in the comment section and make sure y'all subscribe.